Mr. L's Homemade Science Videos.
Hello class, this is Mr. L in Litch Creek Park, bringing you scientific weathering, erosion, and deposition. Hello class, this is Mr. L again. I'm about to show you physical weathering. I'm going to take this hammer and physically hammer it into the rock, and you're about to see what happens. What type of erosion is happening after Mr. L breaks down the rock? Take a few seconds to think about this. Alright, so you just saw physical weathering, which is, weathering means what? Breaking down the rock. We've got pieces of chunk, which is called what? Sediment, correct. Now, when I do this, I am weathering the sediment down and creating more sediment. This is erosion as it flies through the air. If you can please zoom in. Now you see that the sediment has built up and dropped down here. We see deposition. Hello class, this is Mr. L again. I'm here today showing you hillside erosion. Now as you can see, I have wild animal beasts all behind me. They are creating a weathering effect on the grass between dirt. They are making erosion as the rocks come down and deposit by the riverside. You can show them the riverside, please. You can also see a result from hillside erosion. This tree is leaning. This is not a normal state for a tree. They are usually vertical. The result of hillside erosion is causing this tree to bend. What agent of erosion caused this tree to bend? Hello class, Mr. L here again. Today we are discussing the weathering effect from animals. So it's a physical type of weathering. Now let me show you real quick. You see there is a wild beast and it leaves footprints in the ground. That is creating a physical weathering on this sand. We can look around, it could be deer, it could be dogs. Anything that can create a physical weathering opportunity. Even a human can create physical weathering as he tracks through the unknown. Look at the cracks in the soil from where the dog stepped. I want you guys to image the dog stepping into the soil and creating these big cracks. Take a moment to think about how these cracks came to be.
Go.
Hello class, it's Mr. L again. I'm here today showing you your vocab term, bedrock, which is going to be the rock below the top soil of any land. As we see here, this land has been affected by erosion and weathering. We are going to show you it is open now. We can see the different layers of rock. We have bedrock here. It's a hard rock which is showing underneath the original soil. Usually we would have to dig straight down, maybe finding buried treasure to find the bedrock. But lucky for us, we have found a great piece of land already affected by erosion, showing off the bedrock. Thank you, class. Hello, students. Back again. Now we're showing you guys a good example of weathering erosion happening here on the cliff. There is a good vertical slope running around. You can see as it just dropped down. There is different levels as the erosion and weathering has taken place. It is still a continuous process happening as we have another dog coming in up and down the slope, creating more weathering and erosion happening and leaving the deposition to follow here into the stream.
What agent of erosion and weathering may have caused this slope to look like this?
Hello students, this is Mr. L again. We're looking at a tree that has been broken down. Looks like it is something with weathering, but we have a little evidence to look at. Let's go take a closer look and find out what might have happened. Well, it looks like it's snapped. I'm thinking that this tree could have been affected maybe through the physical weathering of wind or through mechanical human touch.
What type of weathering could have caused this tree to snap? Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-da-da, ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-da-na-na, da-da-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na, da-da, ba-ba-da-ba-bum, bum-bum-bum-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum-bum-bum-bum. That's all, folks, for today. Thank you for participating, and see you till next time.